You would think that today's theme is green, but it's not. It's kittens. It's kittens. This is our newest baby. One of our newest babies. We actually have another one who's much smaller. This one is 6 to 8 weeks, we think. Her name is Raven Mystique, and she's the newest part of our family. Say hello. Show them your cute face. Show them your cute face. She's like, "Put me down. I was sleeping. I was sleeping." We've had her about 3 or 4 days now. The only thing we're having issues with at this point with this little cutie is cat box training. I'm not sure why that is, but yes, we're having a little issue with that. Hi. She knows she's got Mama wrapped around her little finger. Her little paw. All right. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to startle you. That's our little Raven. She's taking over the household. She's fierce. She's standing up to the big cats. She ain't got no fear. So hello and welcome to domytriesthis. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug says I am only talking to my cat today. Which is not necessarily true, but we have been talking to some kittens for quite a while. Anyway, this was something one of my daughters got me, I believe. Did I order it? No, I think my daughter ordered it for me. I think it was a Mother's Day gift or something. I have so many. Honestly, I have so many. If you talk to my husband, I have too many. I have too many. That's not even all of them. I have too many. Anyway, today's tea is a new one to me, one I haven't tried. It is the Stash Chai Green. This has green tea, cinnamon, ginger root, allspice, natural cinnamon flavor, clove bud oil, and cardamom oil. Sounds so very good. It hasn't been steeping very long, as usual. And because it's a stash tea, as usual, I have double bagged it. We will give it a sip, and we will get started. I thought my son was coming in. All right, let's drink up. Getting something I don't like. I'm not sure about this one. We're going to have to let it sit and steep and see what happens. I think I went a little light on the sugar too. Honestly, I do try every now and then to bring the sugar back down a little bit. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, so today I am opening a couple of Eden Bodyworks orders. Yes, I'm an ambassador, but you don't know what you're getting in the ambassador boxes. And anyone who's been on my channel for a while knows that Eden Bodyworks is basically my go-to brand. And sometimes you just have to buy what you need. And I've been running out of my coconut Shea Elixir, so I put in an order. And then they had a really good sale, so I put in another order. I shouldn't have, but I did. And then my order got delayed by a lot. And I finally contacted them and said, hey, this was done like 4 weeks ago, and I'm seeing Mayday sale orders getting delivered. What's going on? They looked into it. They sent it out 2-day FedEx so that I got it right away. So we're going to open, and I'm going to show you the things that I have repurchased because I love my Eden Bodyworks. I do. I really do. Got to show you that even though I'm a brand ambassador, this is a brand that I use, that I enjoy, and that I recommend. Not just because I'm an ambassador, but because I actually truly do enjoy and love the brand and many of the products. Gotta say, there's a few I cannot use. There's a couple of them that I absolutely love that I cannot use. I cannot use the almond marshmallow serum because it has a high glycerin content. And there's a few other things in their lines that have such a high glycerin content that I cannot use them. But almost every line has at least one thing that I do like using. So I've got 2 orders here. They came in 2 individual boxes. Like I said, it was just really odd that they got completely waylaid the way they did. I've never, ever had that kind of shipping problem ever before. All right, so Eden Hey Curly says how to, and it has a couple card things here. And of course, we have my invoice. It shows what I ordered and some things. And I actually got a couple of new things this time around. But we're going to get started with the other stuff. So first I picked up, I'm not going to need it for a while, but I like having backups of things. You never know when a brand is going to discontinue something. I don't see them discontinuing this for a while. But as you all know, I recently finally figured out how to use, all right, so now that we no longer have all that popping going along, I recently mentioned that I just figured out how to use the Eden Bodyworks Papaya Castor Conditioning Hairdress. I have a lot left on my original one, but I like having backups. So this is a backup of that, which I really enjoy. This is a multi-purpose product for me. I could put it in my hair right now to help with the frizz and the shine and the curl. I also put it in after some sort of moisturizing item at night to help seal in the moisture in my hair for overnight, because as I've mentioned many times, my hair is sensitive and tends to dry out very easily. Even though it has enough moisture right now, tomorrow if I didn't do anything with it overnight, it would dry out even under a cap. So next I have the, oh, they sent along a little gift. They sent along their scalp massaging serum in one of their trial sizes. This is another one that I really enjoy. It does soothe itching and all that kind of stuff, so I don't mind it. I like it. Another thing that I picked up is the Coconut Shea Elixir. In this order. This is perfect timing for it to arrive. Finally ran out of the one that I've been worried about today. I have, one of the reasons I had contacted them is because I knew I was running out and I needed that. So I had ordered this because I knew it was running out, and I really needed them to get the order out because I knew I was going to be gone. This doesn't look quite full. But regardless, I've got a new one in there, and I'm glad to have it again. Thank God. Then I picked up two things. I am playing around with mousse. I am currently trying the Design Essentials mousse. I haven't decided how I feel about it. I tried to use it on the back of my head today. I think it helped a little bit. I have one spot in the back of my head that likes to just go pretty flat. So I waited until my hair was dry or mostly dry, and then I added mousse, scrunched in the mousse in the back, and I kept scrunching it while it dried, and it does seem to have added a little bit of curl back there. So this time I picked up their Citrus Fusion Mousse for hair. They have a spray that you can use as a refresher. I actually really enjoy the scent of the spray. I don't know if this is going to have the same kind of scent. It should. This is a very loose mousse. It's a very loose mousse. It's a very wet mousse. As you can see, it's kind of sliding down my hand. Yes, it has that beautiful, oh, I love that smell. I wish they would come out with an entire citrus line. I really do. This is beautiful. Add that to the mess in the back, which is, my hair is showing up quite fuzzy today, despite all the care I took with it when I did my shower and stuff. But I suspect some of that is our weather. It's going to be a week. It's going to be a week. Anyway, so I thought I'd give this one a try too. It does seem to be a bit of a looser mousse, but we'll give it a shot and see how that works. I've not been much of a mousse person in the past. Alrighty, and the other thing that I picked up, now as you all know, I'm not big on hand creams. They do have a body line that includes hand creams. I'm not big on hand creams. I should be. I'm not. However, they had a thing going on where if you bought a hand cream, they would donate one or something like that to nurses in need. So I picked up some of their Coconut Shea plus Vitamin E Skin Hand Cream. I'm willing to give this a try. That's a lot. It's not very expensive for this size, I don't think. I can't remember right now, but that's what that looks like. Has a bit of a coconut scent. That little bit didn't quite cover my whole hand, but we'll let it sit and see how my hand's feeling a little bit. But yeah, so I went ahead and picked one up mostly so I could help out people in the medical field. All right, so that was the first order, and then I made a second order that also somehow got waylaid. I'm not sure how both of them managed this at the same time. You would think you would lose one box, not two. But here is my second box where I made sure to pick up things, really pick up things. All right, so once again, you've done a good job, Eden Bodyworks. Even you know I can't open things. And when I do, I'm brutal. Anyway, so the first thing in here is another one of their little minis for the hair serum. And also, this is something I use every night. I would probably give this one to my daughter for her to use on hers and her baby's head. So, it looks like I may have another one in there too. But this is their Peppermint Tea Tree Oil. I use this on my scalp every night. I don't exactly, this is, whoa, hold please. We are just having a time with these orders. Anyway, yeah, it was, for some reason, it was slick with oil. I've checked the top. It feels like it's tight. Feels like it's full. Anyway, this is their Peppermint Tea Tree Oil. I put this on my scalp every night. I do not use it directly on my hair. I massage it into my scalp. This is supposed to help with growth and keeping your scalp, you know, healthy. It says, is an exotic blend of nourishing ingredients, penetrates the hair root to promote new hair growth. Unique formula strengthens the hair to prevent breakage, leaving it silky and full of shine. Peppermint and tea tree essential oils decrease dandruff and itchy scalp without oily buildup. Perfect for use on all hair types. So this is what I use to help. I take collagen. I take, what is it? I'm drawing a blank. But I take something else, and then also I take this. I put this in my hair, and I get average hair growth is usually, for most people, somewhere around ½ inch a month, and I usually get usually 3/4 or more. So yes, I'm very happy with that, and I think this helps. I'm not sure how much it helps, but it helps. So that is something that I just bought as a replacement. I also picked up yet another Elixir, and they gave me a third little. I'm not going to need any scalp anything for a while. I'm not going to need that scalp massaging serum for a while, but as you can see, there's another Elixir in there, and when I get to the last Elixir, I'll order more then, but at least now I have a backup, plus the one I'll be using, so that works for me, and another. So that was pretty much it. I am trying not to buy too much from them because of the ambassador boxes, but like I said, you can never tell. Like, you know, the last ambassador box was the coconut Shea line, but it did not include the Elixir, so you can never tell. And if you have something that you're running out of and you're not sure what the next box is going to be or when it's going to get there, you order when you really enjoy something. And I really enjoy Eden Bodyworks, so let's well, I wouldn't say the back of my hand feels all that soft. It feels a little, it feels soft. It feels like there's something on it, but it's catching, so maybe it hasn't completely gone in. But my palms feel good, so who knows? Like I said, Mystique is playing with the boxes that I've tossed to the side. At any rate, so this may end up going to my daughter or my neighbors or something because, like I said, I'm not big on hand stuff. And I just picked it up because it seemed like, oh, you get it for $5, you can send one to somebody in the medical industry for me. And I thought that was pretty cool. That may still be going on. I am not sure. You may want to check. I do, like I said, highly recommend the brand. I'm kind of glad I didn't. I thought I may have picked up more of the Coconut Shea Co-Wash. I'm glad I didn't. I have like 2 or 3 of them under my sink right now, and one that I'm using is almost gone, but not quite gone. So I'm just glad I got this other stuff. So these are the things that I pretty much use. I've tried the jojoba line. I will say I think the jojoba line is for hair that's stronger than mine, that's kinkier than mine. My hair is having issues today. I suspect it's the rain. It's the humidity. But I suspect that that line is for hair that's a bit kinkier than mine, that doesn't have the kinds of issues mine has. And because every time I use any of that, it just doesn't seem to quite work. That would be the only line that I really have that much of a problem with. And I still use the mask upon occasion. I do think the mask is a very good mask. I just have to be very careful with it when putting it in because it feels like it tugs my hair. Other than that, it does a great job of giving my hair what it needs. Anyway, so that is it for the day. I'm going to stop rambling here. That is it for the day, and I hope you like what you've seen. And if you do like what you've seen, I hope you will subscribe. If you subscribe, please hit that notification bell so that you know when I upload. I currently upload 2 days a week, Monday and Thursday, but we have bonus videos when I open indie brands. Trying to take a break on that. Yes, we started doing it again, but we need to take another break on that. We have spent way too much money. But hopefully towards the end of the year, we'll see some more of that. But in addition to that, my son opens his My Geek box every month. That is on its way. And we do subscriber mail when it comes in. Don't have to send anything, but if you do send something, it will usually go up as a bonus video. And if you're one of my notification squad, you'll want to check both your bell and your subscription to make sure they're both still active. It shouldn't be a problem. I haven't seen any problems. On a quick side note before we move along, I know we do all this wobbling. A lot of that has to do with the table that I'm on. We're getting a new table. Let me know down below if you want to see me put the new table in. It's just a table, but I might shuffle things around and actually make some space in here. Probably not, but we're going to try. And you can see how I have things kind of set up. I think I've mentioned before, our house is relatively crowded with 4 people living here and not everything unpacked. There's a whole thing of boxes behind me that are not unpacked because there's no room. But at any rate, let me know if you want to see me putting that up and putting that, not necessarily putting it together, but, you know, setting up once we have the new table. I think I'm going to have at least an extra foot on either end. It'll be nice. It'll be really nice. So hopefully the wobbling thing will stop. Anyway, moving right along. If you choose not to subscribe, well, I'd understand, especially after all that. But we would love to see you come back again because we love having the company. And when you do come back again, don't forget to bring your cup of tea. All right, so let me give her a sip. We've been here about 20 minutes. If this is not at full strength, nothing's going to do it. I'm a little leery because of that bitterness I got. But like I said, it might just need more sugar. So we're going to give it a taste without the sugar, and then we're going to try it with a little bit more sugar and see if that helps. If I don't like it. I'm still not sure I want to taste it, but here we go. Yeah, there's just something. Give me a minute. Alrighty, so I added sugar. Trying to find that balance between adding some sweet without going overboard. And mix that in. Let's see if that helps any. I'm kind of thinking it won't. From what I'm getting on that bitter, almost like a black tea taste is on the back end of the sip, and usually sweetness doesn't help there. Alrighty, so I added sugar, trying to find that balance between adding some sweet without going overboard. And mix that in. Let's see if that helps any. I'm kind of thinking it won't. From what I'm getting on that bitter, almost like a black tea taste is on the back end of the sip, and usually sweetness doesn't help there. It toned it down. It didn't tone it down enough for me to like the tea, unfortunately. That is really interesting. Chai green. Green tea, cinnamon, ginger root. I don't know what it is. All of these are ingredients I've had in other teas and in combination in other teas, and it's almost tasting almost like a black tea on the last end of the sip. And if you've been on the channel long enough, you will know. Not a black tea person here. Anyway, that's it for the day. Hope you have a good one.